The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Davis County Mustangs. Streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page and on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Ike Ryan Field here in Eddyville. What a sight we're looking out of our window here in the press booth as we welcome you to Week 3 action here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Davis County and EBF getting set to tangle here in Eddyville. Both teams 0-2. Desperation time creates probably what should be a competitive ball game with both teams seeking their first win. It's great to have you with us on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I am joined by Kent Anderson. Our on-site producer, Annie Argo, is with us as well, and Kyle Smith is back at our studios in Ottumwa. So whether you're listening on New Country 104.3 KRKN or taking in the online stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page, we appreciate you joining us on this Friday. It is military night here in Eddyville as well. They're honoring the area, the men and women who have served or are currently serving. So nice little gesture they're doing from the military as well. They're going to unfurl a big American flag in the middle of the field. Both teams, Coach, are going to be holding the flag during the national anthem. So, like one of those big flags you see over like during a football game. Oh, yeah. That's what they're going to do.
Like the whole field?
I think it's about – I don't think it's going to be the whole field.
We have to get a few people out of the stands for that one.
Yeah, you'll lend a hand for that, won't you?
Yes.
So, as I said at the top, desperation time for both of these teams. EBF lost opening week to North Mahaska, and then they lost last week in a close game to East Marshall. Davis County, of course, we saw them drop a home game to Pekin and then get shut out last week in Sheridan, as Sheridan dominated them 38-0. Two desperate teams, and I look at the numbers and I look at the stats. It seems like EBF relies a lot on the run, heavily on the run. Davis County, they're still trying to find their identity.
They are, and they need to, and they need to do it quick. You're in week 3, and, usually week 2 you're going to start to see some development, and we haven't seen it yet. They're just hit and miss on the pass game. They have not found that run game either. I'm sure Case and Young's stats are going to be just, compared to last year, it's a different story. So Davis County has to find something. In my opinion, the first thing they need to find is energy. They've got this is one that, as they look at their schedule, this is one of the we got to win this one. And I think EBF is thinking the same thing. So energy is going to be paramount. I would just go on a limb and say in a game like this, somebody who comes out and gets after early is going to have the early upper hand, and the energy level can carry you through the whole game.
With both teams 0-2, how big is it for one team to get a 1-score, 2-score lead early on?
Important. Because they're 0-2, so if somebody jumps out to an early lead, that team that's behind gets that, well, here we go feeling, But if it's a battle back and forth, if it's a one score lead, that's not that big a deal. But you get up 2.5 scores, 2 and a field goal, that makes a big difference. It plays on your psyche, and I've been on both ends of that, where you want to jump out on somebody early and say, it's sort of like we called it the Mike Tyson effect. Everybody's talking really good at the press conference at the weigh-in, but as soon as he punches you in the face, things change. And that's what you have to do in football sometimes. So, but I've been on the other end too, and you're trying to fight. So I think the team that comes out and does throw that punch, a couple of them, some combinations, I guess as you say, takes a 2-score lead, will have a huge mental upper hand.
There are a few picturesque settings I could say, okay, we're in Iowa, but looking out at the field, a lot of corn ready, fields upon fields of corn ready to be harvested. A football field right here as well. Surrounded by corn, good people. Nice warm night on a late September or actually mid-September Friday. Oh, it just tells you that it's football time. Now it's different than last week. I know last week it was more football weather. It was more your liking, but should be a good game this week. And I think the wind is going to be a factor as well. The wind is pretty stiff here. It's 10 miles an hour, which is not bad, and it's blowing from south to north. So it'll be blowing towards the end zone to our left. I'll bring it up a lot during today's broadcast as well. So we'll take our first break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this upcoming matchup. Davis County taking on EBF from here in Eddyville. We're in week 3. Both teams 0-2, looking for their first win. We'll find out who will get that win here tonight on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Kind of apologetically coming in.
Back here at Eddyville, and the two teams have unfurled the flag. We can see them in the middle of the field. And I just wanted to get a shot of both teams holding the flag here on Military Night. We have the national anthem coming up, so we will step away again and be back for the opening kickoff and more pregame remarks here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Nice scene here in Eddyville as the national anthem has finished playing, and now both teams are pulling up the flag and respectfully putting it back in the container that it was brought out of. And never really seen that before, Coach. Both teams in the middle of the field
really
holding the American flag.
There's a lot of communities coming together there. There's Bloomfield, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. It's not just the two schools. There's several communities involved in that. And on that backdrop, you so well pointed out that backdrop of the corn that's ready to be harvested. When you see it live, it is actually, when you look out over there, it's really pretty. It's very indicative of small town Iowa high school football. And other than the temperature, it feels, last week I wanted to be in a tree stand. It felt like that. This week I kind of like, okay, I think I need to be on the boat. It's sort of.
Absolutely.
So we're just in that fall type of weather, but that breeze does feel good. And as I stepped out for the national anthem, that breeze is swirling a little bit, and I think it's going to, as you mentioned, it's going to play a factor. And I think that the coin toss is going to be pretty important. That coin toss, that first defensive series, will be very important.
So, okay, as a head coach, how would you use the wind when it comes to the coin toss?
Yes. So let's say, okay, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, EBF has not thrown the ball real well.
No, they have not.
And if you feel in your game plan that you have maybe the right plan, you could kick it. Let them defer to the second half because you get the second chance to kick it. Put them into the wind, okay? So and you just load up the box to stop the run and force them to throw it, which they don't do well. Mm-hmm. And if they are throwing it, they're into the wind. So maybe get a quick 3-and-out, a quick series. And then what are they doing? They're punting into the wind. And you can play that. It's almost like having the 12th defender on the field a little bit against a team that doesn't throw the ball very well.
So what's happening now is that everybody from Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, the football team, are shaking the hands of all the veterans that are being recognized here at Military Night. The cheerleaders are doing it as well. Now Davis County, their football players and their cheerleaders are lining up to shake hands with all the military members, thanking them for the service. So that's a pretty awesome gesture.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Davis County will be wearing all white in tonight's matchup with their maroon helmets, maroon numbers on their jerseys. EBF wearing all black with a white and gold stripe down the side of their pants. Gold numbers outlined in white, and the ever so familiar rocket with EBF written on it on the side of their helmet. These teams have not met since 2022. Davis County won the last matchup in a thriller, 34-31. Davis County's won the last two matchups. The last EBF win came back in 2020, in which they beat Davis County 36-12. Both teams, as we said, 0-2 as they look to get their first win of the season. Especially indicative because both teams go into district play next week, and that's when really the bullets start to get real.
Yeah, it does. And this is sort of like, preseason almost. But, the games do matter. And it's so important tonight for momentum purposes. It's so important for just confidence, things like that. And I go back to, this is not a cerebral sport. You've got to come out, and you got to be ready to grab somebody by the throat, so to speak, and get after it. And I really think the difference might be early in the game, the team that shows that emotion. You can't play this game without emotion.
So both captains are coming out to, captains for both teams coming out for the coin toss.
I wouldn't be surprised here to see a deferral on the coin toss when whoever wins the coin toss, because neither team has thrown it that well.
No. So the honorary coin flipper is an EBF graduate who just graduated from the Marine Corps.
Oh, nice.
Back in June. That's why I was listening to the PA announcer to try to hear who that is. And he is dressed to the nines, as most.
His nice Marine Corps uniform on.
Yes. See, a very nice touch. I like the both teams thanking all the veterans. I like the flag in the middle of the field. I love the fact that they have a former EBF graduate. Yeah.
So Davis County gave it a deferral.
Davis County won the toss and deferred. You're right.
They're going to put him into the wind.
Yeah, that's exactly the way you wanted it.
Done it a couple times. It doesn't mean it always works.
All right.
Sounds good on air, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So EBF will be on the field first, and when EBF is on the field, you'll have to keep an eye out for Zane Mullenix. He is their stud running back. He ran for 113 yards and a touchdown in last week's loss to East Marshall. 203 yards on the season with that one touchdown on the ground, and he's more of the he seems more of a big bruising back. Not really relying on speed, and he also is a leading tackler as well on defense. He had 14 tackles and 1 sack in last week's game as well. So a stud on both ends of the ball. Cale Martin has the ball teed up, and the aforementioned Zane Mullenix is back to receive this kick.
And he's got a pretty good leg, and kicking with the wind now.
Yeah.
That's that other opportunity to pin him deep.
EBF versus Davis County. We are set to get it on here in week 3. The winner will move to 1-2 on the season, get a much-needed first win of the campaign, and off we go. A high spinner that bounces at the 10, scoots past Mullenix, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, we'll take that bounce.
Yeah, for sure.
So now if I'm Eddyville, knowing I'm pinned against the wind, if in this first down, if I'm Davis County, we've got to put them on a minus on the first play. I mean, we can't let them get any kind of gain. But if I'm Eddyville, if I'm ever going to throw it, I'm going to do it on first down because they're expecting the run. So this is a great time for play action to try to sneak one behind them and maybe change the complexion of their game early.
So EBF starts off 1st and 10 from their own 20. I formation in the backfield. Brinegar hands off to Mullenix, going straight up the middle, spinning, and falls forward for about 2 or 3.
And that's what you want from Davis County. That's what you want. You don't want a big gain on first down. We want to put them in a situation where they have to throw the ball.
Looks like they'll give them 4 to the 24. That'll make it 2nd and 6. Also on defense, of course, you have to keep an eye out for Braxton Bragg. He's been their stud for Davis County on defense. You give again to Mullenix. This time he angles towards the right, and he gets stopped about a yard short of the first down at the 29. So a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 3rd and short. Or big gain of 5, I should say.
Yeah, too many.
Yeah, way too many.
They live in this 3rd and short yardage situation with their running offense. So that's just too many. We got to cut that down by a couple yards.
3rd and 1 from the 29. Wide receiver to each side. A fumbled snap.
Oh.
And down goes Brinegar in the backfield. A bad snap forced Brinegar to try to get an extra handle on it. And he gets brought down at the 28-yard line for a loss of 1. And that's a huge break for Davis County. And the punt team comes on for EBF.
Casey Young's not back that far because they're punting into the wind. This is exactly the scenario that Davis County needed to have.
There's the kick. Young calls for a fair catch and makes it right around his shoulder pad at the 35-yard line. He made that look very difficult, but he was able to bring it in. And Davis County will take over on their own 35.
That fair catch signal was sort of Cooper DeJean-esque. It didn't really look like a fair catch signal. Remember the one against Minnesota a few years ago when he returned it all the way and they took it back? And because you really have to have a full, clear signal, but well, we'll take it as it is.
So Davis County has 1st and 10 at their own 35 with 10:27 remaining in the opening quarter. First possession for the Mustangs, and it is Kason Young keeping it and gets swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain. He faked it to Buelchek, and there for the stop was Zane Molinex. We're going to call that name a lot here tonight, and that brings up 2nd and 10. Frazee leads Davis County in receiving yards with 75. He split out wide to the right on 2nd and 10. Young now with a little bit of running room as he runs to the right side. A player lost their helmet. He's down at the 40-yard line, a gain of 5. That'll bring a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 5. So the player that lost his helmet was Victor Milder, and I thought he'd have to go off the field. Oh, he did go off the field. Okay.
Which means they're going to have a new center. And that's the only guy that touches the ball every play is that center.
3rd and 5 from the 40. Snap back to Young. Back to throw. Fires over the middle. It's juggled and caught by Simmons at midfield, and that's a 1st down.
And that's what you need for Davis County. You need to get a chance to move the sticks, to have a little momentum, to gain some confidence. It wasn't pretty. The snap was back there, floated back there a little bit, but it was effective. And Kaysen, threw a strike a little high, but hey, that's part of the game, and it's a great catch.
Young's first completion is 11 to the 49 of EBF, and Davis County keeps this drive alive with 8:50 remaining in the first quarter. No score in this matchup between a pair of 0-2 teams. On 1st and 10, Young to throw. Rolls left, fires a bit short of his intended receiver as he had Ethan Erdman open, but just threw it short of him at about the 30-yard line. Incomplete pass, 2nd down.
I like what they're doing. They've already kind of mixed it up a little bit from what we've seen the prior weeks. You got Kaysen being a little more active in the offense. It's not just a static handoff or a static drop back. He's moving, he's rolling. He's throwing the ball, handed off, and just changing the point of attack a little bit.
2nd and 10 from the 49. 8:39 remaining in the opening quarter. A fumble snap. Young picks it up. Now he'll try to get some yards out of it. Turns the corner on the left, and he gets to about the 40. They knock him out of bounds at the 42. So what looked like a disastrous play turns into a 7-yard gain, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3. And Young is a good enough athlete, Coach, where he can turn a really bad play into a positive play like that.
And it's exactly what he did. And he's got enough speed. He can make that play. He's a strong runner. But I would imagine they'll get him on an edge or somehow involved in a little bit of a read handoff here.
3rd and 3 from the 42. Flags fly before the play. And it's probably your most maddening penalty you can think of, false starts on the Mustangs, and that takes them back 5 yards.
Yeah, you got to figure out a way to mitigate those kind of penalties. And I say it every broadcast, but I have to say it.
Well, you got to say it for emphasis, Coach.
Yes, I'm gonna. If you have a penalty before you even start playing, something's off.
Well, you lost.
Got to correct that.
You tell me you've lost.
Before the snap, you get a penalty.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Now it's 3rd and 7 with the ball back at the 47. Two receivers to each side. Young is in the shotgun with Bielczyk behind him. Young the throw, has time, fires to the sideline here on the near side, and
he dropped
incomplete. Simmons had it initially, but then he got stripped. And that was a good play by Dalton Brinegar to reach in and rip out the ball. So 4th down coming up, and here comes the punt team for Davis County. So they got a 1st down. Looked to be on the verge of something happening, but now here comes Casey Young to punt it away.
Oh, boy.
A high spiraling kick goes over the head of the intended receiver, and a nice down by Mark Frazee inside the 5. Where will they mark it? Right at the 5-yard line, it appears. Yep. So it will be a 1st down and 10 for EBF at their own 5-yard line. So they were able to pin them back. 8:15 remaining in the opening quarter. No score between the Mustangs and the Rockets as they battle to see who will get their first win of the season. A couple of runs by Molnix and then a fumble snap was the 3-and-out for EBF on their first possession. 1st and 10 from the 5. They give to Molnix. He slams into the pile and pushes it out across the 10 to about the 11, perhaps the 12.
Molnix has a really low center of gravity when he runs. You can see he protects the ball real well. He's not real tall, so he's hard to find, but he's a stout kid.
Give him a gain of 6, and I'll make it 2nd and 4 from the 12. Molnix again, this time to the left, and he's close to a 1st down, and looks like he has it.
2 short running plays, quick 1st down. That's exactly what we have to hinder the entire night, because that's what they live in. That's how Eddyville thrives in football, is just pounding you out there.
Gain of 6 to the 8, and that will give the Rockets their initial 1st down of the ball game. Molnix, this time he gets hit. Actually, no, they fake it to Molnix. And now, turning the corner, that's Brinegar. Brinegar is loose into Mustang territory. Stiff arming Frazee. Flag is down as Frazee brings him down at about the 25, but that might have been a face mask on that stiff arm.
Could be.
And there's a flag also back at the line of scrimmage as well.
That's coming back. It's a hold.
Yeah, it might be coming back. That was a significant gain. That was a 52-yard run.
Big break. Big break for the
Mustangs. And it looks like it's coming back. It is. Holding on EBF. My goodness. And that's the first time, Coach, that they faked it to Molnix, and the quarterback Brinegar kept it, and it popped for a big play.
You know, they lull you to sleep with Molnix there, and, you know, just pull it and rip it out there. And the quarterback's got a little bit of speed.
Yeah.
We dodged a bullet there.
So the new line of scrimmage, well, it will be right at the 18-yard line. So the hold must have happened up the field a bit because they went from the spot of the foul. 1st and 10 again from the 18. This time they hand it to Molnix. He runs left, turns the corner, spins off a tackle, and got maybe a yard as Casey Young makes a stop at about the 20-yard line. Give him 2 yards. I'll bring up 2nd and 8 with 6:35 remaining in the first quarter. No score between Davis County and EBF. Pair of 0-2 teams tangling here in Eddyville. Brinegar behind center with I formation behind him.
There it is.
Play action. Brinegar floats it high up in the air, and the pass is caught with the flag down.
I think they could also call offensive PI, but I think it's going to be on the D.
Holohan was able to track that ball and bring it down at the 47, and looks like this play is going to stand as they're going to call pass interference on Davis County.
Did you see how that wind hung that ball up there like that? It was like 2 guys out there fighting for a pop fly. And he had a man open in the flat that probably could have caught it and carried it that far or longer. But he took the deep shot. I admired him for taking that shot.
That's a 27-yard gain on the pass from Brinegar to Holohan. And now timeout is called by Davis County with 6:03 remaining here in the first quarter. No score between Davis County and EBF on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa Mini Storage, AA Lock and Keys, and AA Auto Sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here in Eddyville, 1st and 10 for EBF from their own 47. Molinex gets submarine as he takes that handoff. Kaysen Young made the stop, but Molinex is into Davis County territory at the 48 and has a gain of 5.
And that's just too many. I mean, we'll do simple math. We'll do Mrs. Boatman's 5th grade math right here. 3 times, you need 3.5 yards every carry. That's all you need. That was 5. 3 times 3.5 will get you a first down every 3 plays. So just too many.
On 2nd and 5, this time Molinex gets swallowed up in the backfield. A good stop there by Victor Milder. He was able to fight off his block and stop him for no gain. I've been impressed by the freshman, Victor Milder.
Yes. He's a good athlete. You know, he's a hurdler. So here he is. He plays D-line. He's a center, and the kid's a great hurdler. He was one of the faster hurdlers in the state as an 8th grader last year. Now playing as a freshman.
3rd and 4 from the 47. Davis County brings a blitz. Brinegar rolls to his left, fires too high for his intended receiver, Tyler Gillespie. He was open on a corner route over the left sideline, but Brinegar overshot him. That brings up 4th and 4, and we'll see what EBF does.
They're going for it. They have a man. That's that same pass play. Just ran it to the other side that they had the long completion on. They have a man underneath open in the flat on the longer one, and on this one. They're both open, but the quarterback's got his eyes downfield. If he could throw a 3-yard pass, and I think that guy could carry it down and dent the goalpost. No one would touch him. 4th
and 4, first time with Brinegar in the shotgun. He takes the snap with 5 wide receivers out. Under pressure, fires over the middle. Intercepted! Kaysen Young picks it off. And down he goes at the 40-yard line. A throw down the middle that Kaysen Young intercepted. That is the first pick for Davis County this season. And a key turnover, giving the Mustangs 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Not a bad thing from Eddyville, to be honest with you. I mean, it was a 4th down. If they don't get it, it's an exchange of possession anyway. But it's a good play. It should be a momentum builder.
Coming into the game, Coach, Davis County had 1 takeaway the entire season. That was only their 2nd takeaway of the year. 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's Buellcheck for the first time getting a carry, and he is out to about the 42. Looked like Lucas Roberts was in on the stop for EBF. 4:25 left to go in the opening quarter. We are still scoreless here in Eddyville. Davis County with the 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trips to the left with the wide receiver to the right. Young takes a shotgun snap. They set up the screen. It's caught by Buellcheck and then dropped. He fell on it just in case, but it's waved off. It is incomplete. They had it. They had a good play set up, Coach. Buellcheck caught it on the left side, had a blocker in front of him, but he just dropped the ball, and that brings up 3rd down.
And this is not a critique, but they've called that play at the right time three weeks in a row. and it's always been there. We just haven't finished it. It's a good call. We just have not been able to execute that play. But I think 3 weeks in a row, I think we started the second game with the first play of the game when it was wide open. We just didn't execute. And that was there.
3rd and 8 from the 42. Need to get it to midfield for the first down. Young to throw. Has time.
Shot.
He's going to throw it deep, and the pass is incomplete.
Could have called the PI there.
Double covered along the right sideline was Mark Frazee, but good coverage by EBF, and that'll force Davis County to kick it away.
I watched on the last time we punted, and man, there might be a potential fake. So what you want to look for here are the guys in yellow and black up front there. Are they paying attention to the punter, or is their head buried in somebody with a white jersey? If they're not looking, Kaysen could just take off and run.
Kaysen instead kicks it away. Holohan catches at the 25, and he gets tripped up at the 40. Good tackle by Skaggs. So good field position for the Rockets. And Coach, you talk about the wind, and EBF has contended with it.
They have.
And they're actually now winning the field position battle with 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Yes, Ellis, you nailed it. I was just going to say that if you look, each drive starts a little bit further downfield towards Davis County's half of the field, and they're winning that field position battle right now.
I formation behind Brenniger, who is under center. And handoff there to, I think that was Hayden Mulliman.
And that's the reason. They're getting 5 yards of crack. They just haven't executed.
That was Kenton Stout on the carry, beg your pardon.
When the ball's in the air.
The gain of 6 to the 46. Stout remains in the ball game. He dots the I in the backfield, gets another handoff, running straight ahead, and stopped about a yard short of the first down at midfield.
Yeah, two plays and a first down. That's 5 yards, over 5 yards of carry, and that's probably close to what they're averaging.
Gave him the first down. So 1st and 10 at midfield. Stout again. Slams into the pile.
Oh.
And Stout somehow gets out of that huge pile of humanity and tumbles inside the 45 to the 44. Somehow he got 6 out of that. Head coach Jeff Whitehall looking over things for EBF. Rockets have 1st and 10 at the Davis County 44. Beg your pardon, 2nd and 5. And Stout spins off a tackle. Now he is loose and brought down from behind by Frazee at the 31-yard line. Gain of 13.
He's going to pop one of those. He's been close on a couple. Just with second effort. And he get low center of gravity. He's got strong legs, and he keeps his legs moving.
1st and 10 from the 31 with 2:22 remaining in the first quarter. EBF looking to break a scoreless tie here in this Week 3 matchup. Toss, and this time it's Molinex back in the game, running left.
Yep.
He busted loose. He gets tripped up at the 10, stays on his feet, dives for the cone. Touchdown.
You just knew it. You could just sense it. And that is huge for Eddyville because now they flipped that field a little bit, and they've got the wind in the second quarter will be in Davis County's face. That's a big drive.
That is the 2nd touchdown run of the season for Zane Molinex. A 31-yard gallop to give EBF the opening score of the ball game.
Swinging gate.
The old swinging gate coach.
Yeah.
And Davis County calls timeout.
And you got to be careful here in some variations of the swinging gate before they shift. If you look who's snapping the ball, he's got an eligible number, and he could theoretically be the end man on the line of scrimmage and be eligible. Run this several times, and it's just hard to line up against because it takes so much time and there's so much variations. And if you spring it on somebody, it is hard. And what did it do? It made Davis County burn a timeout. And that's tough.
Well, EBF in last week's game lost 21-16. They went for 2 twice in those And it might have been, I haven't seen video of it, but it might have been out of the swinging gates.
Yeah, could be. So I believe the guy who's going to line up over the ball to snap it is number 6 or number 9. I do know the difference between 6 and, you know.
You do? Good.
I can get it.
Good.
Okay. So, yeah, he's the end man on the line of scrimmage, so he is eligible. It means he could catch a pass, even though he's snapping the ball, because the other 2 guys to his right are off the line of scrimmage. He will go out for a pass if they snap it here. Oh,
and it is a pass.
He didn't. He should.
Throwing for the end zone. It's knocked away.
There's nobody on him.
Yeah, Corbin Kirkpatrick, who was the holder, got the ball snapped back to him. He tried to throw it into the end zone, and the pass was knocked away. And so with 2:07 remaining in the first quarter, EBF leads Davis County 6-0. We'll return after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Taryn Bechtel has the ball teed up, ready to send it away to Mark Frazee and Kaysen Young for Davis County. EBF leads this game 6-0 on a 31-yard run by Zane Mullenix. 2-point attempt was no good. Short kickoff, caught by Skaggs, the up back. Skaggs up the middle. He's at the 40, slung forward to about the 41-yard line as Logan Gardner makes the tackle for EBF.
In my mind, right here, this is a huge drive for Davis County. They got to have something here. They've got the wind. Doesn't mean they have to use it. They need to move the sticks. They need some success here. Otherwise, they get into that, oh, here we go mode.
Davis County have scored only 7 points this entire season. Lost to Pekin 40-7 in the season opener. Were shut out last week in Sheridan. 1st and 10 from their 40. Young on the design run off the shotgun snap. Running right. Turns the corner. Puts his shoulder down and gets about 7 to the 47. They've had decent starting position too, Coach. From their 35, from their 40, and now again from their 40.
I think they're getting Kaysen a little bit more involved in the run game early, and I think that needs to happen. They need another dynamic to match that, but it's good to see him getting involved and getting downfield north and south early in the game.
2nd and 3 from the 47. As we're at a minute 23 remaining in the first quarter. This time a design quarterback run to the left. And Young has a first down into EBF territory, brought down at the 45-yard line. Slater Thomas in on the tackle for EBF, but a fresh set of downs for Davis County. Gain of 13 for Kaysen Young.
That looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yes, it did.
That's reminiscent.
That's last year.
Yes, reminiscent of last year. But what we got to complement that, because sooner or later they're going to get a beat on that. So we have to complement that with some other options.
1st and 10 from the EBF 45. Young is in the gun. 2 wide receivers to each side. Young the throw. Rolling to his right. He can throw it short. Instead, he decides to keep it. He runs. Wise decision as he gets the first down and a whole lot more as he's down at the 20-yard line. Young, 25-yard carry on the keeper. And Davis County is in business. They mark it at the 21 with 34 seconds left in the quarter, so Davis County will have to snap it at least one more time in this quarter. 1st and 10 from the 21. Handoff, Buellcheck. Squirts past the initial rush inside the 20 to about the 18. A gain of 3, and that might be the final play of this first quarter. And the Mustangs head to the sideline. Clock reads 2, reads 1. We've reached the end of the first quarter. EBF leads at 6-0, but Davis County is knocking on the door. We'll be back after this to see if the Davis County Mustangs can get this game tied up on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
They flipped the field. Welcome to the second quarter of Davis County versus EBF. 2nd and 7 from the 18. Young on the design run to the left. Turns the corner, dives towards the sticks, and he is marked out at about the 11, perhaps the 10. Depends on the spot.
You see a little bit of a spark in Kaysen, too.
Looks like he's a yard short of the first down. Gain of 5 to the 13-yard line, and now bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 specifically. Davis County 1 of 3 on 3rd down so far tonight. Handoff to Buellcheck. Churns his legs. I don't know. Second effort maybe. Yeah, I think he got it. They're going to give it to him. He needed 1. I think he got, nope. Oh, they say 4th down. Never mind. No gain for Buellcheck. 4th and a yard. And Davis County, no hesitation. They're going for it.
What are you calling, Ellis? We're going to get Kaysen on the edge.
Oh, we're definitely getting Kaysen on the edge.
Yep.
Whether it's left or right, doesn't matter. It's a wide field. I say send him to the right. Young on the keeper, behind the right side of the offensive line, and he has a first down. Inside the 10 to the 8. 1st and goal, Davis County. Gain of 5.
That call was by Ellis Kojo right there. All right, you said you called it. Isn't it great just sitting up here making calls with no pressure?
Yeah. And you know, the community won't be out with torches and pitchforks or anything if I get that wrong. By the way, Coach, this is the deepest penetration Davis County has made this entire season. This is only their second possession in the red zone this season. 1st and goal from the 8. Hand off to Buellcheck. He fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by EBF. It looked like a messy exchange between Young and Buellcheck, and EBF recovers off the Davis County fumble. And what a turn of events we have here.
We did not need that.
1st and goal from the 8. Davis County fumbles it away, and it is EBF football.
We're lucky they didn't get a scoop and score there.
So both teams now with a turnover. 1st and 10 from the 23 of EBF, leading 6-0. And back to the ground gain and Zane Molinex.
5. It's just line it up and just move the sticks 5 yards.
29-yard line actually has a gain of 6 that time, Coach.
Thank you, yes.
2nd and 4 from the 29, 10-14 remaining in the second quarter. 6-0 EBF, and Molnex looks like he might have tried to regather that handoff from Brinegar, but he was able to secure it. Gets across the 25 to about the 27.
Davis County has everybody packed so low to the box. Your safeties are, Davis County safeties are playing at linebacker depth. Where that leaves you susceptible is just anything over the top, any little route over the top. Our safeties are down there playing at linebacker depth.
3rd and 1 from the 27. Pitch to Molnix, running right. He turns the corner, has the first down. Davis County tried their darndest, and it's a gain of 3, I should say, to the 30. And that moves to 6 for EBF, looking to take advantage of the Davis County turnover. And EBF leads it 6-0. Both teams 0-2, looking for their first win of this new campaign. EBF, keep in mind they are moving with the wind here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 30. I formation in the backfield. Handoff Molinex straight ahead, and he surges ahead for another 5-6 yards.
He's going to have 100 by the half. Probably more. Yeah.
I shortchanged him. That's 7 yards to the 37. That was already his 12th carry of the game, with 8:56 remaining here in the second quarter. On 2nd and 3, they give it to the up back, and it's a first down for EBF.
And it's, this is where if they're able to capitalize on that turnover and just drive down the field at 5-yard chunks at a time, it's a demoralizer. And for Davis County, it's such a confidence builder for Eddyville.
Yep.
Either team has won, so one's going to get the taste of, yes, here we go.
Yep.
The other one's get the taste of, oh, here we go again.
That was a 7-yard carry for Logan Gardner. 1st and 10 from the 44.
Option.
That was Brinegar faking it to Molnex. Now Brinegar is loose. Up the far sideline. Brinegar into the open field. Touchdown. 56-yard run by Dalton Brinegar.
First real option look we've seen with the pitch. And well executed.
So Dalton Brinegar gets in on the action. 2 big touchdown runs for EBF in this ball game. Molnex for 31, now Brinegar for 56. 12-0 EBF, and a timeout called by the Rockets. So before the extra point attempt, we will have a timeout. And Coach, Davis County driving, gets to the 8-yard line, down only 6-0. Looks like they might score. Bad exchange, handoff, fumble. EBF recovers, and looks like they just were able to pounce on them after that.
And it's just so many things happen in a young man's mind right there. They haven't been in that situation. You said, is it the first red zone, second red zone?
Second red zone possession, the first time they were inside the 10.
Yeah, the whole season. So, and then that happens, and you still, okay, we fumbled there, we got him pinned down, but now we allow this to happen. That's how momentum builds in both directions. It's building in a positive direction for EBF, and it's building in the negative direction for Davis County. And that's where kids you start to see their body language, their shoulders slump, their chins go down. There's a little bit slower step. You can just tell by the way they come on and off the field that just things have changed. And that's where leadership is important.
So EBF is lined up for the extra point try. Late man comes in to line up as a wide receiver on the right side. This time they line up, and it looks like they might try the extra point. Bechtel kicks it away. Low line drive kick is through the uprights and good. And with 8:05 remaining here in the second quarter, it is now EBF 13, Davis County nothing. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
A 56-yard run by Dalton Brinegar has given EBF a 13-0 lead after the extra point was booted through. Davis County trailing in this battle of 0-2 teams. There's the kick, and that will get to Frazee, who's at the 30, now going towards the left. He fumbled the ball. Oh, he got stripped as he was headed towards the left sideline, but thankfully there was a Mustang there to pounce on it, and Davis County will keep possession. Max Taylor was Johnny on the spot to jump on the loose ball there, Coach.
Great hustle by Max. Just being cognizant and just being alert and then showing the hustle to save a disaster right there.
Davis County will take over on their own 30. The referee says my timeout. He wants to call timeout for something.
I think they want to call timeout so they can mark something off for you. They just need to take some steps.
Just walk it off,
just to spite you.
Obviously. Looking to see if, it's almost as if.
Might have been the chain crew might have had their, they were kind of knotted up over there.
That was it, yep. Yeah, now the chains are all sorted out. Davis County takes over at their own 30. Believe it or not, that's their worst field position of the night. Now going into the wind. 7:58 remaining here in the second quarter. They trail 13-0. Young on 1st and 10, rolls right, dumps it into the flat. It's incomplete. He had Mason Simmons in the flat, but threw it a bit wide of him. Simmons tried to dive for it, but the ball hit the ground at about the 33. Would have been a short gain anyway, but it's an incomplete pass to make it 2nd and 10. Young has completed 1 of 6 passes for 10 yards. Buellcheck is behind Young, who is in the pistol. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. On 2nd and 10, handoff to Buellcheck, and he maybe gets a yard to the 31, and that is it. And some extra pushing and shoving after the tackle as well. Looked like the ball came loose, but I think they're saying that Buellcheck was down. We have a player down as well for Davis County. So the officials call timeout. Clock stops with 7:43 remaining. Here in quarter number 2, EBF leading 13-0 over Davis County. Couldn't see who that player was.
I couldn't tell
down the field either, Coach.
I'm trying to zoom in here.
I believe that's Buellcheck. That's on the field, Coach.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so Buellcheck, who carried that ball, is down on the turf. And both teams taking a knee. And Buellcheck is still down. How about we step away for a minute, and we'll be back as they address the injury here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Oh, that's
Hank,
okay.
Hank Bielczyk is the injured player on the field, and looks like he is up on his feet now. I imagine he'll be walking very gingerly back to the sideline. I don't know if he'll need help or not. We'll find out shortly. Now if they're going to lift him up and take him to the sideline. Bielczyk, it may not have shown up in yards, but he has run the ball very hard over these past, over the course of these 3 weeks.
I've been very impressed. He runs the ball very hard for a young man of his stature. He's not the biggest kid, and but he runs so hard, and that's a big loss because besides Case and Young, he's the only other guy to touch the ball tonight.
Mm-hmm. So while they attend to Bielczyk on the sidelines, Davis County will have to contend with a 3rd and 10 with the ball at the 30, trailing 13-0 here to EBF in Eddyville, with the clock now moving with 7:38 and counting remaining in the second quarter. As we said, it is Fence Skaggs that is in the game as Bielczyk's back up. 3rd and 10, Young to throw. He's going to crank it deep. He's looking and is intercepted. Coming back the other way, this is Dalton Brinegar. Still on his feet, he's at the 45, at the 40. Shakes a shoulder tackle and finally slung down at the 35-yard line. Dalton Brinegar just played center field there, Coach.
Yeah, and just flipped the field on him again. And nice job. But you see, again, wind. Looked like we had somebody. He threw that ball up pretty high in the air. We say put air under it.
Yep.
And that wind it was like a big old kite. It just held up there and allowed them to make a play.
Ethan Erdman was the intended receiver, but Young now throws his 4th interception of the season. 2nd turnover for Davis County, both in this second quarter.
We have to hold here.
And as you said, the field is flipped. The line of scrimmage is a 36, and flags or whistles stop the play, and there's a flag as well. And it'll be a false start on an EBF. And that is, I do believe, no, their second penalty. They had a holding penalty that technically didn't penalize them anything, although it wiped out a 56-yard run at the time. So their second penalty of the night is a false start to make it 1st and 15 from the 31-yard line, or beg your pardon, the 41-yard line. Kenton Stout is the tailback in the eye. He takes the handoff, runs behind his fullback, and gets almost the penalty yardage back. Gets about 4 to the 38.
Still too many.
So a gain of 4 for Stout. 2nd and 11 for EBF. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. play, make that a throw. Brinegar cranks it deep, and the pass is dropped.
Ooh, they had it.
They had Coleman Tuller running free down the
it.
near sideline. If he snagged it, he would have just walked into the end zone for a touchdown. Instead, a break for Davis County brings up third down.
We dodged a bullet there.
Oof, sure did. Big third down here for the Mustang defense. EBF, if you can believe it, 0 for 2 on third down so far tonight. They toss it to Molinex, running left, still on his feet, diving forward, short of the first down.
They'll go for it.
He is at the 29, maybe at the 30. Yeah, they'll give him the 29. Gain of about 7, that'll make it 4th and 4. And you're right, looks like they are going to go for it. Fourth and 4 from the 29. Everybody up in the box. Brinegar to throw, under pressure, dumps it, and there alone is Molinex. Shakes a tackle at the 10, at the 5, touchdown. What a play call, Coach.
That was nice, well designed. That's just, I love that because it's, you think about they've run an option, they pitch it. They've thrown the ball deep. They've run between the tackles. Now they have a little misdirection. That's, and that's attacking different points of attack in an offensive scheme. And it's very diverse, but it's done very well. I must compliment them, very well done.
So Molinex has a touchdown run and a touchdown catch. This one, 29 yards.
They went for it.
And they're running for it, and through the swinging gate, they blow the play dead. I believe they'll say the forward progress was stopped. And with 5:29 remaining here in the second quarter, our new score, EBF 19, Davis County nothing. We'll return to Eddyville after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$19-0 is our new score. Zane Molinex with a 29-yard touchdown catch off a really well-designed screen pass from Dalton Brinegar. They went for 2. They didn't get it, so that's why we have a 19-0 score. 5:29 remaining, and here comes the kick by EBF. High and short. Frazee has it bounce past him. It rolls inside the 5. Frazee picks it up. And Frazee gets brought down inside the 5. Kind of an impossible situation for Frazee. And Davis County will start from the shadow of their own goalpost. Actually, they'll say that his forward progress was stopped at the 6.
If you ever want to find a leader on a football team or a leader in a situation, when things are bad, leadership needs to shine. And that's when you really need it. Not when you're up, not when things are going great. When things are tough, that's when you need your leaders.
1st and 10 from the 7-yard line of Davis County. Handoff to Skaggs. He slams into the line and does not get anything. Very stout EBF defense so far. As you mentioned, Sven Skaggs, a freshman, replacing the injured Hank Buelchek, who got injured on the last drive and had to be carried off the field, so that wasn't a good sign. They give Skaggs a yard to the 8, so it will make it 2nd and 9. Young surveys the defense, drops the snap, picks it up, and is it a safety? No. He just managed to stretch the ball out to the 1-yard line to prevent.
We just can't get right. Fumbled snaps, fumbled returns, it's in their head. That's what I talk about. You get down and things multiply. Again, leadership right here. You're not out of this ball game. There's a lot of football left. You're 3 possessions down, but we need leaders.
4:10 remaining until halftime. 19-0 EBF and Davis County in a hole. 3rd and 17 from their 1. Young set to take shotgun snap, and a flag is down. Nope,
timeout.
Never mind, timeout called by Davis County. So we will step away for the Davis County timeout, their 2nd of the half. I beg your pardon, that was their 3rd of the half. And we'll be back with 3:54 remaining in the 2nd quarter. 19-0 EBF on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
This is Chris Murrow, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
There's a pass complete on 3rd and 17 from the 1, and a little bit of breathing room for the punters, all they get as the pass is complete to Mason Simmons. And he's down short of the 10 at about the 9. So a gain of 8. Yeah, kind of an impossible situation there, Coach. 3rd and 17 from your 1.
That's about as good as you could hope for other than a first down, just getting some room to punt. And now
there's the punt and a nice roll past midfield to the EBF 49. So all in all, could have been a whole lot worse.
Yeah, but Eddyville right here is going to be looking to grab us by the throat. And yes, it just put us out of it.
EBF has scored on their last 3 drives as they've really gotten the offense going after a slow start. Zay Molnix has has a touchdown run and a touchdown pass, or a touchdown catch. But it is Stout in the backfield who takes the handoff, running straight ahead, crosses midfield, still on his feet. Stout up the sideline to the 30, to the 28-yard line. He looked like he was stopped initially at the line, but he kept his legs moving. Talk about a lot of yards after contact. First down at the Davis County 27.
A lot of pads and helmets banging, but you got to wrap up. You got to control. I think they're bringing it back.
Oh, looks like they are bringing it back.
Or yes.
Yeah, the flag is right there.
Well, you can tell how many yards it's going to be, Ellis, because he's counting them off for you.
So holding on EBF, it was 10 yards down the field.
Again?
Yeah, that 10 yards down the field. So It takes away the big run by Stout, but all in all, technically a 0-yard penalty, and it'll make it, again, 1st and 10 from the 49. Give it to the up back. This is Gardner. And Logan Gardner gets stopped short of the 45. They'll mark him down at the 46, I believe. Nope, make it the 47. So gain of 4 for Gardner. 2nd and 6 from the 47. We're at 2:25 remaining in the second quarter. EBF 19, Davis County nothing is our score. Brinegar keeps it as he slips his way past a couple of arm tackles to the 41, and that'll give him 6 yards and a first down.
All the Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, the EBF ball carriers, if you know, they fall forward. They're battling. They're battling forward, and this is their first time this season that they're actually going to, you know, they're smelling a W right now.
Oh.
And they're fighting for it.
Dalton Brinegar has a touchdown pass and a touchdown run in this ball game. He's under center. Molinex is back in the game as the tailback. 1st and 10 from the 41. Pitch to Molinex, running right. Turns the corner as he takes it upfield. 35-yard line and a gain of 6.
Davis County's got to be real careful here to tackle well. Get out of this at 19-0 is your best case scenario.
EBF does have 2 timeouts remaining as we are down to 1:30 left to go until halftime. They're still huddling up and taking their time.
They're being really deliberate.
Yeah, I am too. They seem content with the 19-0 lead, and if they can bust a run in these next couple of plays, they're like, okay. On 2nd and 4 from the 35 is a halfback pass, and Molinex completes it. It's a touchdown. Zane Molinex now with a touchdown pass.
Good gracious.
35 yards. Emmett Holohan, the recipient. So they lulled everybody to sleep, including us, thinking that they were just going to run down the clock. A halfback pass. Talking about pulling out the stops, coach.
Yes, and if they make this extra point, their cheerleaders do high kicks, and then we were talking off air. I would be tapping out. I'd be pulling a hammy or a groin on my first couple high kicks.
Flags fly before the extra point attempt. And it is offside on Davis County.
Can't get any worse.
That touchdown catch by Holohan was his 2nd of the season. He hauled one in last week against East Marshall for a score as well. Well, they're going to go half the distance to the goal. I imagine they'll bring the offense back out.
Looks like they are. Absolutely.
I mean, why not? So EBF will attempt this 2-point conversion. Just a keeper by Brinegar, surging ahead, and he is in. Brinegar on the quarterback keeper with 1:06 remaining here in the second quarter. Makes it 27-0 EBF. And we'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis
27-0 EBF following a trick play. Zane Mullinex, who has now a touchdown run, a touchdown catch, and now a touchdown pass after hitting Emmett Holohan for a 35-yard score. Here comes the kickoff back to Davis County. Skaggs brings it in, and he bounces off a tackler, still on his feet, across the 40 to about the 42 with a minute remaining. However, Davis County is out of timeouts. Curious to see how aggressive Davis County is with just a minute left and no timeouts.
You got decent field position. I mean, and you need a possession. You need to get a possession back. So there's a free minute here. Unless you're just in disarray, you take a knee. If you feel the kids might need that, or you know what? You spread it out, take a shot.
Looks like they're at least spreading it out. They're definitely not taking a knee, Coach. 1st and 10 from the 42. EBF shows blitz. They come. Sven Skaggs takes the handoff. Decent gain to about the 48 for a gain of 6. However, the clock is the enemy of Davis County here in the closing stages of the first half. Quickly, Davis County comes out of the huddle with 38 seconds. 2nd and 4 from the 47. Young hands off to Skaggs again, but this time he stops short of the sticks. And with that run, which is stopped at about the 49-yard line of EBF for a gain of 3, that might be the last play of this half, as Davis County does not have to run another play.
I know someone who's going to be busy adding up some yardage here at halftime because Eddyville Blakesburg has got a bunch of them.
The abacus will be out for sure.
He got it off.
Yep. 1 second left, and Young is just going to run it and see what he can get as he's twisted down at about the 41-yard line, and that will be the end of this first half as the half ends with an 8-yard run by Kaysen Young. A dominant first half for EBF as they are pitching a shutout on Davis County, leading 27-0 in this battle of 0-2 teams. We will take a timeout and come back to tell you about the first half, as what started as a stalemate has turned into an EBF domination. 27-0 is our score. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Allison Engels, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang.
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
EBF leading Davis County 20-0 in this battle of a pair of 0-2 teams. And it was a case in which, Coach, there was a significant wind here to start the game. Davis County won the toss. They deferred, and they decided to go with the wind. And it seemed to work out with them at first. EBF went 3 and out. Davis County got the ball. They got a first down. However, their drive stalled out. They went 3 and out. EBF had to start from their own 5 after a deep punt. They managed to get it down to the Davis County 48, went for it on 4th down, and Casey Young got the first interception for Davis County on that 4th down play. Davis County, however, then took the ball, and they got all the way down the field, into the red zone, down to the 8, and that's when, that's when, Davis County had to punt. And then towards the end of the first quarter, Zay Molnix, who had been getting 4 or 5 yards every time he touched the ball, busted one for 31 for the first score. Yeah. And what did you see out of Zane Molnix in that first half?
Tough runner. And we just we talked about it. It looks like you had this feeling he was going to bust one because he kind of broke through on a couple and broke through some tackles a couple times and then stumbled and fell and finally got down. And it's just a matter, you have to tackle that kid very securely. You can't just go in there and lay your shoulder pads on him because he has great balance and he keeps his legs moving. I think he's an impressive little runner. For sure.
Davis County got the ensuing kickoff, and they were able to start from their 40-yard line, and that's when they made their best offensive threat of this ball game. Getting it down to the 8, they converted a 4th down as well, and then disaster struck as a fumble handoff between Case and Young, and Hank Bielchek produced a fumble. And honestly, you always say it, Coach, there's always 1 or 2 plays you can point to. That play right there you could definitely point to as a turning point.
Thinking the exact same thing right there. It was, because we'd had, Kaysen had the pick, and we had a nice drive. We had a chance, okay, we're going to tie this game up, and it's going to be a competitive night, and we fumbled it, and it's just like you could just see the deflation set in a little bit, and you see the body language, and you see how they take it on and off the field, and you just got a sense like the boys were like, well, here we go.
EBF has done a great job using Molnix both as their weapon and as a decoy. And on that second scoring drive for EBF, they handed it off to Molnix about 3-4 times in a row. Then Brinegar on an option, you mentioned
Yes.
it, went outside, faked the pitch to Molinex, and went up the field, 56-yard touchdown for the second score. And they really play off Molinex very well in this offense.
They do. He sets everything up, the setup guy. Because if he's pounding you and breaking tackles, those safeties have to come up. That makes them vulnerable over the top. We saw that on the last play where they scored because they were coming up to support the run so hard. There's people back there wandering free. So he does set up everything for that offense.
That turned it into a 13-0 ball game, and then Case and Young threw an interception. So Davis County had turnovers on 2 straight possessions. EBF got the ball back at their own 36, and that interception, that was more of the wind got a hold of it.
Yes,
he had an open man, but Davis County going into the wind hung that up, and it turned into an easy interception for Dalton Brinegar. Speaking of Dalton Brinegar, he threw his first touchdown pass on the next drive. This was that nice screen pass set up by Molinex on 4th down where Brinegar rolled to his right, and for some reason Molinex just stood there at the line of scrimmage, right off to the left side, caught the ball by himself, and then was up the sideline, 29-yard touchdown. And as heavily featured as Molinex is, when he doesn't have the ball, it's like, okay, if he doesn't get a handoff, okay, we're going to try to see somebody else. But no, he caught the ball, and he took it for a touchdown.
He did. And it was a great call.
Yeah.
A well-executed call, well set up, and timed up right. Again, spreading the ball around and different points of attack.
2-point conversion was added to make it, or no, extra point was tacked on to make it 20. No, 2-point conversion. I was right the first time. It was added to make that 20-0, and then Davis County went 3-and-out once again, and you thought EBO was going to run out the clock.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they pull out another trick play. This one, Molinex, who has caught a touchdown pass and ran a touchdown pass, this time half-back pass to Emmett Holohan, 35 yards, right before halftime. And, man, what a dagger that was.
Yeah, it was. And we were both commenting, like, well, they're being pretty deliberate here. There was a reason. They knew the play.
Sure was.
And sometimes those trick plays, and I think that's a good job of coaching, you want to get it in, and you want the kids to be under control. You want it. It's not the one you practice every day, like if you're going to hand off just a normal off-tackle run. You can practice that 20 times a day. You get 1 or 2 shots a week at that in practice. So take your time, make the right call, get it in, and they executed it well.
What is the difference, Coach, between running that play when you're up by 3 scores and running that play when you're in a tighter game?
Yeah, I think it's the tighter game could really swing momentum because momentum's back and forth. This one in a game when you're up, when they run that type of play, it was a statement of let's take them out. It was the knockout punch statement rather than I got to get, I want to flip the momentum statement, which it can do a trick play, but that trick play in that situation is the knockout punch.
So EBF leads at 20-0. They have outgained Davis County 287 to 88 in this ball game. We will take a break and come back for the second half right after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Get the small town charm with real world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Why do people love bench warmers? It starts with the best wings. Never frozen with 22 different wing sauces. Or you can enjoy our loaded menu that includes tasty sandwiches, daily homemade soups, daily specials, appetizers, pizza complete with wonderful service. Benchwarmers' delicious food, the best wings, and fun atmosphere makes it a wonderful place to enjoy with family, coworkers, and friends. Benchwarmers, the area's go-to eating destination in Ottumwa.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready to start the second half. EBF will kick off to Davis County, and Davis County trails 27-0. Taryn Bechtel has been handling the kickoff duties for the Rockets as he has the ball teed up at the 40. Mark Frazee and Kason Young are back to receive. Seems like the wind has died down since this game began. And here comes Bechtel's kit to start the second half. High and short. Angle towards the sidelines, and it's touched. And now again taken down close to the 10. That was Caleb Tucker, who was trying to field that kickoff. And the line of scrimmage appears to be the 13 of Davis County. So that's where the Mustangs will take over, 1st and 10. Sven Skaggs is in the backfield with an injury to Hank Bielchek. Young to throw, fires to the sideline. Nice ball to the sticks, and a first down for Davis County. Down to catch is Mason Simmons. He really trusts Simmons, Coach. And
he does.
That seems
he
to
likes
be his favorite
going
target.
to him.
Gain of a dozen to Mason Simmons. And a first down for the Mustangs. Young has completed 3 passes, all to Simmons. They'll throw it again on 1st and 10. It's overthrow, tipped, and intercepted. And coming back for EBF.
Oh, boy.
Still on his feet, weaving through traffic. And that was Tyler Gillespie with the interception. So they had some success with the first pass, Coach. The second pass was high, got batted in the air, and then intercepted. Tip drill, second pick thrown by Young in this ball game, and EBF now set up. 1st and goal from their 10. Already leading 27-0 here in the early stages of the third quarter. That was a handoff to Logan Gardner. And we'll say it's no gain back to the 10. So 2nd and goal. Just getting started here in the third quarter. EBF looking to take advantage of a Davis County interception. Gardner again, the up back.
Yeah, they're doing a good dose of fullback here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pull that and run the option right here.
Gardner gets about 3 to the 7. Now 3rd and goal for EBF. We'll see if they do run the option, Coach. Third and goal from the 7. EBF leading 27-0 with 10:23 remaining here in the third quarter. I formation in the backfield, wide receiver to each side. Brininger under center. Pitch to Stout. Cut it right now, goes up to the middle, and he is stopped short of the goal line. Right around the 1, it appears. So 4th down coming up, and I think EBF has no intentions of kicking the ball here.
And they'll get the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised to see him run that same play to the other side with the wide side of the field over here.
Line of scrimmage is the 2. So 4th and goal from the 2 for EBF. Crowded box. Brininger on the keeper, and he will walk into the end zone for the touchdown. Brininger just was able to take the snap and looked like he had the option of going where he wanted to. He went wide off the left tackle, and he walked into the end zone for the score.
Looks like Davis County was probably pinching up front where they pinch those linemen into the gaps and try to close those gaps for a sneak or an inside run.
So EBF cashes in on the Davis County interception. The swinging gate swings. Bechtel gets his kick away, and it is good. 9:37 remaining here in the third quarter. EBF gets the turnover and strikes quickly to make it 34-0. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$34-0. EBF leads it. Kick is high and short. Caught by one of the upbacks at the 30. Running towards the middle and across the 35 to about the 37. That was Carson Pickens that brought it back for Davis County. So EBF now leads it 34-0. Davis County has a 1st and 10 from their own 37. Young is in the shotgun. Give us a Skaggs with the blitz coming, and Skaggs gets swallowed up by that run blitz. They ran the play exactly where that blitz was coming from.
Yeah, they ran right into it, didn't they?
Yeah. And Skaggs loses a pair on the play. .908 and counting remaining in the third quarter. 34-0 EBF. Davis County with the ball. Second and a dozen. Now with the ball back at the 36. 4 wide receivers out. Young to throw. Pressure coming. They set up the screen. And it's too high for Skaggs. And it's tipped and intercepted. Stout this time gets a pick. They had a good screen set up. pass maybe a bit too high for Skaggs, but he tipped it up, and Stout was able to snag it out of the air for another Davis County turnover, their 4th of the ball game. Now the 3rd pick thrown by Kason Young.
It's just compounding, isn't it?
Would you say these picks have been his fault?
That's bounce. There was a couple. There's so many factors that go into. You think, oh, there's a bad throw by the quarterback, but you got a lineman with his hands up, and he's got to throw over the lineman's hands because the old lineman have to get those hands down to the D lineman.
Now here comes Molinex hammering into the Davis County defense on 1st and 10 from the 39.
And often overlooked on an interception is the receiver at the right depth, especially if the ball is thrown a little beyond or high. You can run that route at 16 yards. You run it all week at 16 yards, and in the game, the receiver gets in a hurry and shortens it up to 12, and the quarterback still thinks he's thrown to a 16-yard depth. It looks like it's a bad pass, and it's the wrong depth. 1st and 10 from the 28 after that 11-yard run by Molinex. He gets the carry again running right, running room inside the 10 to about the 9. No, they'll mark him out at the 11 regardless. That's a gain of 17 and a 1st down as EBF smelling blood. Yeah.
Looking to put this game into warp speed, a.k.a. the running clock. 1st and 10 now from the 11. Stout is now in the ball game as the tailback. He got the interception to start this drive, and that is the option. And Brinegar skips into the end zone for the touchdown. They faked it to Gardner to the fullback, and there's that option look you talked about. 11-yard touchdown run by Dalton Brinegar, and EBF 40. Davis County nothing.
It's a shame. I thought we were, better matched than this coming into it, with both teams being 0-2. And I just think the kids, it's kind of just gotten away from them a little bit. I think we're definitely a lot better than what we're showing.
Bechtel has made every extra point he has kicked in this ball game, and he continues his perfect night. And with 7:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter, EBF now leads it 41-0 after Dalton Brinegar runs it in from 11 yards out. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Raider Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
41-0 is our score. Bechtel's kickoff, reeled in by Skaggs on the far side. Skaggs slung into the air. Oh, taken down, and there's the flags that fly.
I think there are a couple hankies out there.
Yeah, Dalton Brinegar was there swinging around Skaggs that was Logan Gardner, beg your pardon. That was swinging Skaggs around like a dog in a chew toy.
What? Wait a minute. Did you say dog in a chew toy?
I did. Kind of just,
Yeah, good analogy because it was. He kind of whipped him, and that's why they threw the flag.
Right,
It was that excessive.
Well, and it was after the whistle blew as well.
Yes.
So it's a personal foul, and the walk off the 15-yard penalty. to the 46-yard line of Davis County. Davis County has turned the ball over 4 times in this ball game. 3 interceptions from Kason Young, who's in the backfield. Design run to the right. Young gets hit hard and banged out of bounds by Brenniger after a gain of about 1. Yeah, they were hitting down there on that play.
Yeah, they were, and you can see just a little pep on their team zone.
So after the game of 1, it'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Davis County. 7:16 remaining in what now is a running clock situation here in Eddyville. Handoff Skaggs.
And
spins into EBF territory, beg your pardon, Coach,
No,
over
sir.
to the 47-yard line, about 3 yards shy of a first down.
You know, in your Davis County, you got, okay, what do we got to fix? It's week 3. We've scored 7 points the entire year. What do we have to fix? And right here is an opportunity to try to work on those things. This is the best practice you're going to get.
3rd and 3 from the 47. Young the throw, the pocket holds. He floats it deep for Frazee, and a nice catch.
Nicely done.
He takes the hit from Brenniger, reels it in at the 25-yard line. First catch of the game for Mark Frazee. 22-yard pickup and a first down for Davis County.
A little pump throw there, a hitch and go, stop and go. Nice little softball up in the air and a great catch.
And the fact that he was able to take the hit on the back end as well.
Yes, that's a good job by him.
1st and 10 from the 25. Young whispering some directions to Skaggs, his running back, as Skaggs takes a handoff, runs it ahead now, bounces out to the right. Decent yardage as he is down short of the 20. We'll call it the 21, a gain of 4. Ball is right on the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. 2 receivers to each side, 5:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter. They trail 41-0. Young the throw, flush to his left, floats it into the flat. It's caught by Skaggs, shakes a tackle, still on his feet, inside the 10, inside the 5, dives for the end zone, touchdown.
Good job getting in the end zone there by Sven Skaggs. He really smelled it. You know, it's a freshman out there playing hard. That's what you like to see. I'm glad to see us kind of respond there and get one downfield and get it in the end zone.
Davis County's first touchdown since the 4th quarter of week 1. A nice run after catch by Skaggs as well. And, well, will Davis County practice their 2-point plays here, or will they have Cale Martin attempt the extra point? Looks like they're going to go for 2. They do. 2 receivers to the left and a wide receiver to the right. Skaggs behind Young and Epistle. Young keeps it.
He's in.
And he is in. Running to the left side for the 2-point conversion. 5:10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Davis County on the board. It is now 41-8 EBF. We'll be back on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
Cale Martin with the kickoff, and that one is picked up by one of the upbacks and taken down short of the 30. 41-8, EBF leads. Our last score was a 21-yard touchdown catch and run by Sven Skaggs. That was the second touchdown pass of the season for Kason Young. Dalton Brandiger still coming out there for EBF. EBF has scored the last 6 times they have possessed the ball. And there's the handoff to Molnex, the man of the match so far.
Yeah.
As he angles towards the right, and he has about 4 to the 35-yard line.
I'd expect a good dose of Molinex off tackle, fullback, and the option. And that little toss play they run, a little pitch play. That's probably how they're going to live this last quarter and a half.
2nd and 4 from the 35. Option. Brenniger running near, pitches out to Molinex, and
good play.
Good job by Davis County stringing that out, and that was Kason Young that was able to. He kind of played both guys. He played Brenniger, made him pitch, and then was able to track out Molinex to about the 38-yard line to take him down. Only a gain of 3 to bring up 3rd and short.
Good job by Kason Young there. He did it exactly where he played inside out. You come in from the inside, and you work that defender from quarterback to pitch.
Molinex on the handoff. They go after the ball. Actually, that's Stout.
Keeps moving. He just keeps moving.
Yeah, that was actually Kenton Stout on the carry, and he gets the first down.
He's a load.
Yeah. Yeah, both of these running backs, Kenton Stout and Zane Molinex, are both just imposing. First and 10 from the 37. 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. EBF with the ball, leading 41-8. Another option, this time to the far side. Pitch to Stout, and he is taken out in the backfield.
Great, nice job by David. They're playing that option better. To play against the option, you have to play responsibility defense. There's someone on the dive guy, there's someone on the quarterback, and there's someone on the pitch, and you work things inside out, from the inside of the field to the outside. And Todd White, the defensive coordinator, I know he's probably talked to him about that at halftime, and that was a good job.
2nd and 10 from the 37, and whistle stop play as Davis County has called timeout. Clock is stopped with 2:43 remaining here in the third quarter. 41-8 EBF. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
2:43 remaining in the third quarter here on 2nd and 10. Coming out of Davis County timeout, that is Kenton Stout off the pitch. Gets strung out, and Max Taylor along with Kason Young there for the stop at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 to bring up 3rd and 7. 41-8 EBF leads Davis County in this matchup of a pair of 0-2 teams, but it has been all Rockets.
Yeah.
They have scored on their last 6 possessions, but they'll have to negotiate a 3rd and 7 from their own 45. 2:04 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. They fake the pitch. Brindiger to throw. Cranks it deep. And it passes incomplete, and there goes a flag.
Yep, that's the right call.
Mason Bernard was alone on an island for Davis County. And anytime the 2 players get tangled up like that, the flags are going to go.
You can't have your hands on him like that.
They march off the 15-yard penalty to give EBF a first down at the Davis County 40. That is only the 2nd Davis County penalty of this ball game. But a fresh set of downs at the Davis County 40. Since Davis County scored, they stopped the running clock.
Yes, yeah. Uh-oh, they can do it. They just have to both be set for a second. Now they're fine.
2 players were in motion at the same time. Coach is calling that out. Option, Brindiger, running right, running room on at the 30. Flag is down, and Brindiger gets knocked down, and another flag flies in late. So it looks like we'll have 2 separate penalties here.
I don't know if you have a horse collar and a hold or 2 holds. Almost felt like it might have been a horse collar at the end. Hold.
As it stands, it looks like it would be a 15-yard gain for Brindiger, and they call a hold on EBF. Must have been a pair of holds on EBF.
Yep.
And so
they saw the same hold, perhaps. Yeah, you might be right there. I hate to admit it.
You sound like my wife, but that's okay.
We had a little discussion.
So one of those penalties that happened way down the field, EBF gets penalized 0 yards. That's a
lot of work
third time. Third time that has happened. I still think that you should go from the spot from the line of scrimmage. That is my gut feeling. 1st and 10 from the 40 after the EBF penalty. That cost them 0 yards. Here's Kenton Stout. And he makes a nice gain of 5. And yeah, you're right. That was a good solid tackle by Kason Young. There's a lot of frustration in that tackle.
Yeah, there was. It was a senior kind of letting it out there. Kason doesn't come off the field. He plays on defense, he plays on offense, he returns punts, and he returns kicks.
Under a minute left to go in the third quarter, 41-8 EBF. Rockets have a 2nd and 5 at the Davis County 35. Brindiger to throw. Fires deep down the sideline. Open man, touchdown. Emmett Holohan hauls in the 35-yard score.
That's a nice ball.
That was a beautiful ball from Dalton Brindiger. And I hope the cheerleaders stretched before today's game. They're going to be kicking here pretty soon. 35-yard score. That's the 2nd touchdown catch for Holohan as well. Both of his touchdown catches have been 35 yards. Bechtel's extra point, low line drive, missed it. Wide left. And with 44 seconds remaining, our score is EBF 47, Davis County 48. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
(47-8) EBF leads it with 44 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. And Sven Skaggs gets hit hard on the kickoff return. Slater Thomas made the hit at about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. So once again, we'll have the running clock. Probably have time for one play before the clock runs out, I would think.
Yeah.
Casey Young's still in there. Sven Skaggs is his running back behind him in the pistol. Two receivers to the left and one to the right. Handoff is to Skaggs as he finds a crack on the left side of the line and moves it forward to the 35.
On that
gain of 3. Go ahead, Coach.
That last touchdown by EBF, Mark Frazee pulled up. He was the DB on coverage there, and he pulled up, and he's not in the game now. So he looked at. I saw him kind of limping around. Look, he got off on his own power, but he did. I see him over there, but he's not in the game.
We will keep an eye on that as we start the fourth quarter, as we have reached the end of quarter number 3. EBF rolling over Davis County, 47-8. Back for the final quarter after this on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa Mini Storage AA Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
First play of the fourth quarter is a keeper by Kason Young as he gets good yardage up the right side into EBF territory and knocked out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. 19-yard gain for Young and a first down for Davis County easily. This is Kason Young's best ball game of the year.
Eddyville substituted some of their first teamers back in there real quick.
Yeah, after that first play, back in they come.
And you can see it from the surge of the O-line on that first play compared to the surge on that play. Quite a bit of difference.
Skaggs on the handoff. 8-1. And we have an injured EBF player on the field. And yeah, it looks like it's cramps. However, Corbin Paget up on his own and making his way to the sidelines. Now the clock continues to move. We're at 10:50 remaining here in the ball game. 2nd and 9 from the 42. Young keeps it as he runs up the middle. Twists around the tackle, stays on his feet, keeps his legs moving, and close to a first down, about 2 yards shy at the 37. That'll be a gain of 6 for Young. That'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Davis County 2 of 5 on 3rd down here tonight. And on 3rd and 3, Young on the keeper. Got hit. The ball came loose, but he was down.
Yeah, thankfully.
And he's down at the 35-yard line, and the referee says that's good enough for a first down. So Young on 3rd and 3 got exactly 3. And the drive continues for the Mustangs. 47-8, EBF leads it. EBF has not beaten Davis County since 2020. Davis County has actually won the last 2 matchups between these 2 schools. Handoff Skaggs. Kept 2 arms around the ball as he went through the line and stopped short of the 30-yard line. Mark him down at about the 31. Actually, I'll give him the 30, so that's a gain of about 4 for Skaggs. 2nd and 6. Skaggs again. Fighting his way through traffic. Flag thrown by the referee behind the play.
I believe it's going to be on the Mustangs. A little bit of a frustration penalty. The way the Eddyville players were clapping. I could be wrong.
Thought I saw a takedown.
Yeah.
Like sumo style. And holding is the call on Davis County. So after the penalty is marched off, the new line of scrimmage will be the 40-yard line. Second and 15 from the 40. Young keeps it on the run to the right, runs into, invites the contact from Slater Thomas, and he's down at about the 14. Make that the 26-yard line for a gain of 14.
I like what I see sometimes from playing a little bit angry, and that's how you have to play the game. I've kind of seen that more from Kaysen tonight than I have all year. A couple times on defense, you have to be physical. You have to be angry. And he's running a little bit angry right here.
3rd and 2 from the 26. Handoff is to Skaggs. Does he have enough? Yes, he does. He gets 3 as he was swallowed up by Lucas Roberts, but not before Skaggs was able to move the sticks. New line of scrimmage will be the 24-yard line. Clock continuing to move. 7:08 left to go in the ball game. 47-8 is our score. EBF leading Davis County. Young on the keeper, left side, inside the 10, and twisted down at about the 5.
That's very familiar. I just like that style of running from Case and being very aggressive with the football in his hands.
And now set up 1st and goal for Davis County with the ball. Just short of the 5, but we'll call it the 5. So again, 19 for Young on that last run. Skaggs in the backfield with Young. Two wide receivers to the left and one to the right. Handoff Skaggs, and he will stroll into the end zone up the middle for his first varsity touchdown. Make that second touchdown of the game. Beg your pardon. He scored his first varsity touchdown back in the third quarter. Skaggs with a 5-yard touchdown run here in the fourth quarter. And Davis County scores for the second time this half. Mustangs appear like they want to go for two. Two-point conversion. Young running right, tries to bounce to the outside, and he will hit the right corner of the end zone untouched for the touchdown. Or, I beg your pardon, for the two-point conversion to make our new score 47-16 with 6:19 remaining. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
A 5-yard run by Sven Skaggs, his first touchdown run as a varsity man. Makes it 47-16. Davis County now kicking it away to EBF. And that kickoff is fumbled by one of the up men. Ball is still loose, but finally picked up. And taken down at about the 28. That was Zane Molinex. Just try to get somebody with sure hands back there. And judging from what we've seen today, you can't get much surer than Zane Molinex.
No, he's done a nice job.
EBF's job, just kill off this final 6-12 to salt away their first win of the season. Whistle, stop play. Davis County called timeout. We'll step away with 6:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 47-16 EBF on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Tackle.
Brinegar fumbled the snap. He continues to give ground, and he gets taken down well behind the line of scrimmage. Easily the most negative play done for EBF. It's a 15-yard loss. So new line of scrimmage is the 13-yard line after that fumble snap. That puts a dent in what has been a brilliant night for Dalton Brinegar, the quarterback. Now 2nd and 25 from the 13. Pitch to Stout as he runs to the left. Can't hit the corner. Good pursuit by the Mustang defense. Maybe a yard to the 14, but that's it. Brinegar gets the play from the sideline, now trots back to his huddle. Brinegar has 2 touchdown passes and 2 touchdown runs in this ball game. On 3rd and 24, just a handoff to Stout. Oh, beg your pardon, that was Molinex on the carry. And Molinex takes it to the 26. Still well short of a first down after a gain of 12. And EBF will have to punt it away. This will break their streak of 7 straight possessions with a score. You're right about Casey Young, even now.
Yeah, just
late in the game.
Out there all the time.
Yeah, he's out there as the return man of this punt. The snap bounces to the punter, but he gets it away. And it comes to a roll and a stop at the Davis County 45-yard line with 3:41 remaining.
Flag.
Flag is down back where the punt was kicked. The line of scrimmage, if all things stand, will be the 44-yard line of Davis County. Referee and one of the officials still having a lengthy discussion. Personal foul, offsetting personal fouls on Davis County and EBF. This is to the point where things are getting a bit chippy. And sometimes people try to settle things after the whistle.
Yeah.
Or after the ball's away in this case.
They're going to do it all over.
They are going to replay the down. So offsetting penalties will make EBF kick this one away again.
I think for you in that situation, the referee should mark it off each way and see if they come back to the exact same spot. I will bet you. Let's mark off 15 and then 15 back, just to make you happy.
EBF has called a timeout, and Jeff Whitehall has his entire team in a huddle.
Yeah, I think he's
probably saying, guys, we have this game right now. Let's not do anything foolish.
That's right. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get yourself ejected. We've got our first win of the year, and we need everybody next week. We need to count on you. That's probably a good move in this situation. If you're them, you do want to have that conversation. That's good coaching.
Jeff Whitehall, 3 minutes and 41 seconds away from getting his first win against Davis County as head coach of EBF. So Emmett Holohan back to kick this one away once again, with Kason Young back at his own 40. Last snap was bounced to Holohan. We'll see how this one fares. Much better. But a low line drive by Holohan. And it checks up at about the 47-yard line of Davis County. So
about the same spot.
Yeah, only about 3-yard difference between the two. So the win is picked up once again as the Mustangs take over at their own 47 with 3:31 remaining. 47-16, EBF leads Davis County. Davis County has scored on the last 2 possessions. Young fumbled the snap and then gets taken down as he tried to fight his way. Man, he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Slater Thomas, among others, in on the stop. So 2nd down from the 47 with the clock moving. Next snap will probably come under 3 minutes left to go. Two receivers to the left, bigger pardon, to the right, and 1 to the left. Handoff Skaggs, he gets stoned at the line of scrimmage. That was Zane Molinex.
Yep. And
that stuck him.
Yeah, another one of those guys that's probably not come off the field.
Third and 11 from the 46. Young the throw. Oh, beg your pardon, this is Noah Sizemore to throw. He throws it deep. Oh, nice ball, but just a little overthrown of Mason Simmons, who was open on the seam route. And that'll bring up 4th down. So Noah Sizemore can't complete the 3rd and 11 pass, and here comes the punt team. Young will send us away. Holohan is back to receive for EBF. There's the punt. Holohan at the 15, running up the middle, and gets
good coverage.
Crunched short of the 30. Yeah, very good coverage. And it looks like we have a player that might have been, oof, that was Frazee. Yeah, Frazee made the stop, and now he's going to have to be helped off the field by a couple of teammates. You mentioned that
he's
leg
been hobbled
on that.
Up, yeah. He was out there again, and he's been hobbled up.
I'll say one thing about Frazee. He is always willing to battle. Timeout called by Davis County with 2:12 remaining here in the ball game. 47-16 EBF on the Eternal Radio Group Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
New quarterback in the game is McGuire Molinex. He hands it off to Slater Thomas.
Whew.
And Thomas has himself a first down. Nice hard running by Thomas as he's down at the 40 after a gain of 12. Under 2 minutes left to go. 47-16 EBF. They jumped out to a 34-0 lead and have not looked back in this ball game. Thomas with a bit of a stutter step, now juking towards his left, and he gets held up and dropped after about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Aries Derby got his arms around him and wouldn't let go. 3 yard gain for Thomas. 2nd and 7 from the 43 with 1:22 left to go. There's another handoff.
Still moving.
Yeah, that pile did not stop moving until it crossed the 45 to about the 47. That was Wyatt Wiley on the carry, so they're just getting everybody involved now.
Yeah, they're bringing in a whole new offensive line unit. And quarterback, running back, probably some of their younger kids, freshmen, sophomores. And a nice little run.
Nice little run across midfield. First down for EBF, and that will put the icing on the cake. That was Thomas on the run. A gain of 4 on third down. So EBF gets one final first down, and with 21 seconds left, I believe the celebration can start. They can take a knee if they want.
Oh, they'll run a play. Nope, they're probably going to let her ice it out right here.
Yep, they're just going to back up, and that'll be the end of the ball game.
Oof.
Final score from here in Eddyville as the Eddyville crowd rises to their feet. EBF defeats Davis County 47-16. We'll take a break and come back to wrap things up from here in Eddyville on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
This is Chris Merle, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
Pick a card, card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
That's the loudest I heard them all game.
Pardon?
That's the loudest I heard them all game when they broke it down.
Yeah.
47-16 is our score, or our final, I should say. And, well, Coach, it's one of those games where we thought it would be a closer game, but EBF came out with more fire, and they really took it to Davis County, especially in that first half, and they got behind 34-0. Like the way I saw Sven Skaggs run in the second half, particularly in the fourth quarter. There might be something there in the future as well. And we saw a little bit flashes of the old Casey Young.
We
a
did.
little bit as well.
Saw him playing a little bit there angry. I'm sure it was a lot of frustration there, but he got back to being physical.
So EBF led 27-0 at halftime, and really the tone was set on the very first possession. The first pass of the second half was a 12-yard completion from Young to Mason Simmons, but then an interception set up a touchdown for EBF, and things just got rolling from there. Dating back to the first half, EBF scored on 7 straight possessions. Just some of the numbers from EBF. Dalton Brenniger had 91 yards through the air. He had 59 yards on the ground, had 2 touchdowns passing and 2 running as well. Zane Molinex had 140 yards rushing on 19 carries, had 1 touchdown on the ground, had 1 catching touchdown, and he also threw a touchdown. Remember that trick play towards the end of the first half. So those two really just wreaked havoc on the Mustang offense or Mustang defense. Sven Skaggs had 2 touchdown runs, or beg your pardon, he had a 21-yard touchdown catch and a 5-yard touchdown run, but really too much EBF. Too much emotion on this military night as well, and Davis County now falls to 0-3, and EBF gets their first win of the season, improving to 1-2. Closing thoughts on this game, Coach?
You know, we talked a bit off air. What do you do, Davis County, and how do you go from here? I liken it to this: if you go to a boxing match and you see someone with courage and pride, even though maybe they're overmatched at that point, but they're going to go out there and they're going to fight courageously, and they're going to fight with pride. That's all anybody wants.
Right.
That's all anybody expects. We're 0-3. We had a tough opponent next week in Centerville. People respect courage. People love pride. I think that's got to be the cornerstone of how we try to move forward. Sure, we have things to fix. We have plays and things like that, and technique and all those things, but you can't do that until you have the first 2 things. Pride and courage. It's got to be how we do, and emotion will come with that. You don't just go out there and have emotion, and, oh, by the way, we'll have pride and courage. You start with those 2 things first. That's, I guess, what I would say, in my opinion, we got to go there, because people respect that. People respect courageous, prideful competitors. I guess that's my 2 cents worth right there.
Okay, well, and you touched on it. Davis County will be back home after 2 weeks away. It'll be good to be back in Bloomfield, but a tough opponent coming in. It's the Pennant game, a big rivalry game. Davis County won this matchup last year. The Pennant currently is in Bloomfield. Centerville will be bent on bringing it back to Centerville, so it'll be a game in which they'll face a very determined and motivated Centerville Big Reds team and a very high-scoring Centerville Big Reds team as well. Yes, very explosive. So that's quite the task that the Mustangs have ahead of them. But Davis County will be taking on Centerville in Bloomfield in Week 4. It'll be a fun rivalry game. We look forward to bring you that here on New Country 104.3 KRKN and on the online stream on the Atama Radio Group Facebook and YouTube pages. So that'll do it for our ball game. Once again, our final score, EBF 47, Davis County 16. For Annie Argo, our on-site producer, as well as Kent Anderson, my partner here in Eddyville, and Kyle Davis back at our studios in Atama. This is Ellis Kojo saying so long. This is Davis County football on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.